Hello everyone and welcome to Customs in the Making.
And today I'll be making an SNDJR7F. So to make the 7F, I'm going to be using my old RWS James. And to be honest, I don't have a use for this anymore. As well as this part kind of broken, I don't really feel like gluing it, as well as this part. So yeah. And a thing about this actually, I'm going to be giving it an actual wheel arrangement of 280. And how I'm going to do that, I actually have a chassis prepared for this. I have an old project of an S160, and here it is. And I did give it the correct wheel arrangement as well as extended side rods. Of course, this will need a lot of work, as well as you see it does kind of get caught. So yeah, what I'm going to try and do, first of all, I'm going to disassemble this completely, and as well as try and do some of the cutting and stuff to, well, get this thing to work on there. So yeah. Alright, here's everything all disassembled. I kind of took this thing apart a little bit. You got the running board, James. You can take the smoke box off. I just, for some reason, put this back together. I still need to take the face off, which I'll do. Tender and stuff. So yeah. Now what I'm going to do, before I get to the main cutting, I'm going to work on the chassis, or having this getting fixed to it. Because I'm going to need to cut into this a bit, and generally, I'm just gonna give it the wheelbase kind of thing right now. So yeah, we'll get to that now. Okay, so an update. I did manage to get these to kind of fit, and I'll show you how. So here, a Lego bit. This is hot glued onto here, and this is glued onto here. I literally just snap them on. That's how you keep them together, and I did do a lot of cutting. But I'm gonna scrap this idea. Kinda, in my opinion, looks ugly. So I'm just going to do the 3 wheels here, and I'll do a leading bogey wheel. So yeah, I'm just going to continue with the shaping for this, and I'll get back to you. Alright, so I know I said I was just going to do the cutting, but I went ahead and did all the shaping, which I'll show now. So first of all, from the side, you got the kind of running board shape, which I think I represented pretty well. So yeah, and I kept the original wheelbases. I have this assembled just to show what it looks like. And I actually cut off the dome and moved it back to this part, so yeah. Cut this down and shortened it, as well as built up here, as well as on the running board. Same side, all this stuff. And actually, about this part right here, I actually have to have it there, or this will not free roll well. So, yeah. And also, I did this at more of a slant, if you can see it. And this wheel, it's just held on with a little bit of, like, blue tack thing, because I need to paint them, and it'll be a pain to paint like that. So yeah, I'm saving that for later. So yeah, all this on this side, or as well as for the cab roof, this was the last thing I did. I just made it kind of just flush, I think that's the way of saying it. So yeah, and on the tender, a bit of a curve up here, hole from a tender, and as well as this right here, like a little water tap thing, whatever, and this. So yeah, that's really it for this. And next thing I got to do is paint it in a blue. And the SNDJR7Fs, they had like a kind of grayish blue, almost, or a bluish gray mostly. But this is the closest thing I have to it, which I'll be painting it in, which I'll do now. Alright, here's everything painted blue. So first I'll start with the shell. So you got all around, nothing on the back. So you got up here, blah, blah, that stuff. This actually took a lot of coats of blue paint, because this isn't exactly like painting for models, but I had to make do because this was the closest I had, even though it's not exactly spot on. So yeah, now I'm gonna start with the black parts, like the running board, probably like fixing up the smoke box a bit. So yeah, I'll get to that now. Alright, so here it is, and I have it assembled just to show what it looks like. So start, you got the bottom kind of painted a bit, and the wheels I could just keep them the way they were, as well as you got the front wheel here. I don't have it on the other side. Right now, it's on here temporarily. So, yeah. And you got black on the running board in here. Just, it looks a bit better. All along. Same for this side. And you got it on the back as well as like in the windows. So, yeah, that's it for this. And on the tender, not much except for, like, this part right here. And here. And the thing about this is I painted it blue, a lot of coats, which was a pain. And kind of knowing that I have to paint it black after, that was just oof, but okay. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to start getting to the lining. And it has like a fancy kind of yellow, goldish, and black lining, so I'll do both of those. And then, yeah, move on to the next details. Alright, so here it is. And I know I'm filming in a different location. That's just doing some stuff right now. So, first of all, on the tender, you got the yellow. I'll try and get it in the light. And you notice I did put the black there, too, around it. Same on this side. So, yeah. And on here, like the tender, you got the yellow and black. Same on the other side, kind of going up here. Yellow line right here. And yellow up here. But I might have to put another coat on. So, yeah. And now really I just have to move to the final details. Like, I think I can keep the handrails the same, but I have to do like stuff like the windows, and probably either put a BR, or I'm not gonna do it, but I might put an SNDJR logo on. Either that or a British Railways logo later. So yeah, I'll do that now. Alright, back to the main table, and here it is. So to start, you got the buffer beam painted in a bit of a brighter red, like the SNDJR 7Fs have. And yeah, black buffers and a coupling. Same stuff for the buffer beam for this. And let's see, on here I didn't do too much except a gold whistle. Well, also a little whistle here. I think that's a safety valve. But yeah, windows. And, well, a little thing right here. I think that's like a builder's plate or something in real life. So, yeah, that's it. And what I have to do now is assemble it. And here it is. Personally, I think this looks great. Like, I like SNDJR blue a lot. So, yeah. And also, this may need some work off camera. Like, if you notice, it doesn't free roll easily. But I will work on that. But really, besides that, it's done. So, yeah, all this, let's do a little around. So, yeah, now all that's left is a face, a British Railways logo, my bad, and a number, which I'll go and print the details right now. And here it is, 100% complete. So, yeah, I actually really like this. So on the tender, you got a British Railways logo, both sides. And actually, well, on the original one with the paint scheme, it would have the letters S, D, and DJR, or S and DJR, I don't know, something like that. But this is for two reasons. One, I put British Railways logos on my OCs most of the time. And two, I don't really want to write it out. That's me being lazy, plus if I messed up, this paint takes a bunch of layers, so yeah. And the nameplate, 53810. And this is semi-realistic because two SNDJR 7Fs in preservation, I believe, are numbered 5389, or 8. Okay, I think it's like something like 5388 and 5389, something like that. So, yeah, that's the number. I think I got pretty good with it. And a face. It is a TV series Emily face, and I actually managed to edit on my own the blue eyes. So yeah, I'm learning how to do it myself now. Alright, so this is my 7F, and I actually really do like how this looks. So, thank you for watching, and actually wait, I still gotta show you the name of this. So the name for this, I was thinking, is Sylvana, because the way I name most of my OCs, I try and get their names somewhat sounding like their class, like some better than others, but I thought Sylvana sounded nice. Sarah was also an option, but that one sounded a bit cliche, if that makes sense. But yeah, I think Sylvana works for a name. So yeah, this is Sylvana the 7F, I guess that's the way of saying it. But yeah, here it is, my 7F custom. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.